Welcome back to your channel. Today we're gonna edit this photo of that beautiful dog you see right there. Her name is Nana. That's my sister dog. And I went to her house and I had my camera with me and I said, "Let me take some picture of your dog." And she said, "Yeah, but the dog is dirty. I haven't give her a bath yet." You can notice. And yes, and I said, no, don't matter. I'm gonna just practice because I like practicing. Even if I don't got no photo shoot, um, I practice. I practice. It's always good to be practices, to be playing around with the camera, experimenting, and learning like this way. I'm learning about the behavior of the dogs, how to take photos of the dogs, what they like. Sometimes if you specific shoot dogs, when you switch to shoot people, it's gonna be a little problem because you don't know if you never shot people with your camera, of course. You're gonna have problems. So most of my job is I'm gonna be shooting portraits, and I never shot animals like dogs and cats and stuff like that. So since I my sister have a dog, I got one. I'm decided to take photo of that dog and learn a little bit, how to behave, how they behave around the camera, and that's one thing you gotta do, guys. When you get your chance, go out there and practice. Because the more you practice, the better you get at it. And sorry about that. The more you get good at it, and you're gonna be like, I am nailing it. Every time you're gonna be, oh yeah, great, 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 great. So you gotta practice. You do practice all the time. That's what I did with this. Try to practice. Anyway, I'm gonna hit reset so you can know that I haven't done no adjustment to this photo. Now we're gonna begin in lens correction. We shot sorry this photo is gonna be edited in Lightroom. So I'm gonna begin in lens correction. Let's get down and dirty. uh Enable profile correction, remove chromatic aberration, and press auto, and Lightroom did a good job. Now this right here I find a little bit distracting, so I'm gonna crop that. So I'm just gonna crop all the way to about here and bring this up right there. That looks good. I'm gonna close it. Yep, there you go, looks good. Now I'm gonna go, because this is distracting right there, I'm gonna go to spot healing and spot removal, and I have my on clone, I mean healing, not on clone. And let's see, I'm gonna go over here and do this because this is a little bit distracting. I don't like the way it looks. So let's see. Oh, that don't look good at all. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over here. You gotta practice, because remember, Lightroom is not perfect, but it do sometimes a good job, And I like that right there. Don't worry, I can work with that. Remember, Photoshop is the best thing to do with this. But I always try to do the less thing I can do in Photoshop, and if I can do it here, I will stay here and work with it. Anyway, now let's get to the basic panel. I'm gonna leave the white balance as it is. I'm gonna bring the highlights, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna bring it, to 32. Bring the shadows up, I'm gonna bring it up to about 26. That looks good. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more. Let me go to 38. Now the whites, we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it up to about 8, 9. Let's leave it at 9. Bring the blacks to about 4, just a little bit. Clarity, we're gonna hit it all the way to 15. Saturation, gonna bring it down to about just a touch, 4. That looks good. Now I'm going to the details, the detail panel, and I'm gonna bring this sharpening. I'm gonna sharpen on the photos. I'm gonna bring this up to about 50. Radius, I'm gonna bring it down to 0.8. Details, I'm gonna bring it to 40. On the mask, I'm gonna alt and right click, and I'm gonna bring it enough only to where the dog is only what is getting sharp. Okay. Whoa, there you go. Only this was effect on the dog. Okay, so that looks good. Now everything else we're gonna do with brush, with the brush right here. So the brush adjustment. I'm gonna bring this, and now I'm gonna bring the to about 23 exposure on the brush, and I'm gonna brush around here just to bring. Oh, okay, just to bring. Oh, I got intent. Sorry, exposure, and I said 20. Sorry, 23. Yeah, because it was changing the color on the dog. Nah, we don't want that. You know, go over the white, the eyes. I don't care. I'm gonna do something with that. Okay, go right here, just to bring this. Cause what I'm looking is to darken this spot here and here, just leaving her um really clear, so she looked good. Well, looks better. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do another brush right here, just right here, and right here, and this spot, right here. Yeah, her mouth, her little mouth right there too. Oh God, so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and get a brush. I'm gonna go over here and paint. I'm gonna bring this the exposure, sorry, and I'm gonna press O to so I can see the mask where I'm painting. I'm gonna paint this right here, because it's a little bit distracting. Okay, just make sure I don't go over it. You would take your time and do it right. Please take your time also and leave your comment and subscribe to the channel so I can keep on going making more edit. I will appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, that looks good. Now let's press O so I can see what I've done. Okay, now I'm gonna bring a little contrast to it. I'm gonna bring the tint a little bit to change the color. Let me see, I'm gonna bring it to 36 to give it a different color, different mood. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Bring the highlights a little bit down. You see, because this highlight is too much. Clarity, I'm gonna soften this a little bit. Let me see, I bring it down. I'm gonna bring this a little bit up more. I'm gonna bring it to 53. There you go. That looks good. I like that. Close that. Now open a radius filter, and now I'm gonna go to exposure, and I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna check the time because I don't know how many times I got. Sorry. This is right there. I'm gonna invert the mask a little bit more. Open it, make it wider. Right there. And I'm gonna bring up the exposure more. Ooh, too much, a little bit too much. There you go. I like that. A little too much still. I'm gonna bring it down to 45. That looks good. And now I'm gonna open radius a gradient filter and bring it up like this. Press shift so it can be straight. I'm gonna darken. I'm gonna bring this exposure down. Ooh, too much, a little bit too much. Right there, looks good. I'm gonna do the same thing over here, because like I said, I only want her to be the exposed right there. And another one, I'm gonna bring it. Oops, sorry. I close that. I'm gonna bring the other one up. I'm gonna click here so the same adjustment be here. And that looks good so far. And I think I like what we have done. Let me see before and after. You can see not that much at it, but I think this photo looks good, and I think my sister will gonna like this photo better. I'm gonna make her a print of this photo. I'm gonna press here so I can whiten this a little bit. because she looks good with a flower next to her. She looks good with that flower there. So now, oh, that I'm erasing by mistake. I'm sorry. Um, Pressing right there, white and all this right here. This rose. The flower rose. I don't know. I'm not good with flowers, so I really don't know that much about flowers. And bring the saturation up to 15. We bring the exposure on the flowers to 1.78. And let's see if I can give it a little red color more to make it like more reddish. There you go. That looks good. Open another brush. We're not done yet, guys. I tricked you if you thought we was done. And bring this right here and right here, and why not right about here. Let's see. Now I'm gonna get a green to make this a little bit green here. Okay, that looks good to me. I think that looks good. Close that. Now I'm gonna open another brush and gonna go over to her eyes and right here, because it's all about the eyes, the beautiful dog in the eyes. You gotta look to her in the eyes and tell her that you will not subscribe. Tell her, come on, that you're not gonna leave your comment on surprise. Don't you see that little sad puppy? I'm just playing around. It's, leave your comment and subscribe, please. Okay. I'm gonna bring the clarity about 30, and the exposure on this on the eye was about 30. So that looks good. So let's keep on looking before and after. Before, let me see. So see what other changes that I can make. You see, it's not that much that I changed, man, but I like this. Okay, I'm gonna darken a little bit in the ears. You can see. So let me go back again and edit a little bit in the ears. So I'm gonna open another brush, and now I'm gonna go exposure, but this time I'm gonna bring the exposure down to 30 minus, and I'm gonna go right here and paint it right here and about here. That looks good, but I'm gonna go to colors here and get a little bit of let's see that color. I don't know what color it is, but you're seeing it. I'm not good color, you know. Okay, and just can't paint her ears like that. Make her beautiful ear. Oh, so cute. That little girl looks so cute. Let me see. Maybe I can get away with a little bit in the nose. Yeah, looks good. A little bit in the eyes. A little bit in the eyes. Yep, it looks good. Anyway, open it, close, open another brush. This time, I'm gonna leave the exposure at 30. I'm gonna press the color, and I'm gonna bring the mouse right here and press shift and right click on the mouse and bring the eyedrop out, so I can pick a color. I want this color right here. Now what I'm gonna do is paint this color a little bit more to make that dress pop out a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Yes, I hope you like that. That looks good. Oh yeah, she gonna look good. I know my sister gonna love this photo when I print it out for her. And I'm gonna erase because I went a little bit over here in the ears. Remember, I'm not taking my time. I'm just doing it real quick. But you can take your time and do it right. If you got your clients, you gotta do it right. You know, don't just get crazy on it. Now I'm gonna right click right here in this one. I know we did this before, but I'm gonna see if I can get away and get here and see what other color try to. Ooh, too much, too much. Let's see. I think right there, but I'm gonna back up right here in the tint. And I'm gonna bring it down to 38. Remember it was up here, so I'm gonna bring it up. And now I'm gonna press to see the difference. I'm gonna press here, here, and I like that. I like that. That looks good. Um, I'm gonna crop this a little bit more. I'm gonna unlock the lock right here, so I can bring this up a little bit more. And this, I'm gonna bring this right about here, and that right there to hit the eye. I mean, not to hit the eye, but to be around the eye. Right there. Well, you know what? Forget about that. Yeah, because this is a little bit distracting here. Right there. Good. I like that. Oh, did I press it? No. Oh, I pressed it. Yes, I pressed it twice. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. And you can see there. That's my edit. I hope you enjoy it and like it. And remember, you gotta practice. Always take your time. This is before and after. I hope you enjoy it. Take your time. Like I said, practice. Go if you got your neighbors and they got a dog, and well, make sure the dog is not a rough dog, not a rough dog, a violent dog that would like to bite you. But if not, practice. Tell them you're gonna give them a print. You want to learn, how to photograph dogs, and if you don't mind, go and practice. That's the way you learn. Practice. I don't do dog shoot. I don't shoot dogs that often. I'm not a good, experienced guy in animals, shooting animals. I love them. I got one, but I don't shoot animals. So, like I said, I do not know that much about it. So I went to my sister because her dog is, um, hot dog is it's a cute dog. But remember, I got a dog. But my dog listened to me already. He knows what I like, what I don't like. So I cannot. I can take pictures, but I'm not gonna learn nothing out of him because he's already adapt to me. So I gotta go to another dog that doesn't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that dog. Not too much about that dog. What, like, how comfort it is, and how playful it is, whatever. So that way I can learn about the dog and take photo of the dog. That's the same thing you do. Don't practice with your dog, practice with somebody else's dog so you can learn the behavior of the dog and what they don't like, and practice, and you can learn. And of course you're gonna have a mistake, of course you're gonna do things wrong, but that's part of to learning the shot, learning how to play around with the dog. So don't be afraid of that. I hope you like this photo right here. Tell me if you like it. Leave your comments, and subscribe to my channel. That way I'll motivate me more to make more videos. And till next time, this is Davey. Remember, practice, practice, practice. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. Just keep on practice. You will get the shot.